G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome to this FC25 Arsenal career mode. This is episode 11, make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe, really helps me out. And as you're going to see from the title of this episode, it's a big one as we are going to be getting in to the knockout stage of the Champions League. But first up we have an FA Cup match here against Mansfield, round 5, the competition that we've won more than any other club in the world. So hopefully we can keep it going and get the win here. Going to be testing out, our new signings there, and Beno Gittins there, the young Englishman. And we're going to get off to a good start here through Trossard. Trossard down the wing, cuts it back, finds Gabriel Jesus, and he scores early on here, 9 minutes in. But Jesus kind of fallen out of favour with the squad now, with the likes of Victor Gyökeres coming in, and then behind Havertz as well now. So I kind of play him out on the wing or as a striker if needed. But as we get ahead into the second half now, great pass into Jesus again, and he gets a brace there, so he's coming into some good form. And I think that's where this game ends up, as he does a weird celebration there, looking a bit zesty if you ask me. But anyway, 2-0 the final score there. Very boring game. You see they're 4 shots to 1, so not much at all happening, just a professional performance from us. And as you see, Manchester City get the win, as long as Chelsea and Aston Villa with a 3-0 win over Manchester United. So still a few big decent teams to come up against in the future. But here we are going up against Lombardia, which I believe is Inter Milan. It's just that FC doesn't have the license for this team, which is unfortunate, but it is Inter Milan. And speaking of Inter Milan, I'm recording this just as they've moved on to the Champions League final after beating Barcelona in a crazy game. Both legs looked crazy. I mean, I only watched the highlights, but they looked like insane games. And it's not very often you get high-scoring games where the keepers still have a good game as well. Just a really high-level game. Both teams played really well, and it could have gone either way. But Inter Milan take out Barcelona, and they're looking to take me out here in the early round of 16, and they go ahead early here as they have the home leg up first, and it's going to be Fratesi who scores early on. And we're looking to respond now through Declan Rice to Martinelli. Martinelli cuts back, finds Marino, a little bit of a 1-2. Martinelli can't get the shot off though, as Inter Milan clear it for now, but it's coming straight back through Ødegaard into Saka to Victor, and he shoots and scores. The defender didn't put a proper challenge in, and Victor's not missing from that sort of range, as he scores another one for his new club, and he's been really, really immense for us since we brought him in for a decent price as well, so I'm glad that he's performing. But it's going to be DeMarco now, looking to put Inter back in front again. Fratesi with a great ball there, through to Taremi. Gabriel slides in. I thought I might have done enough there to get a block, but it wasn't. Taremi's finish was too good. David Raya couldn't do anything about that one either, as they take the lead again, and they look to go up 3-1 here through Thuram. But David Raya with a big save there. He came rushing out, but couldn't get out quick enough. It was good enough to make the save. And now the edge of the box, a free kick for Inter. It's going to be Çalhanoğlu, and he rifles that post and in. What a free kick that was. Can't blame Raya for that one either. Some things are just too good, and that shot was just way too good. An unbelievable finish, as we've brought on some subs now. 2 goals down, it's going to be hard to get back into this one. If we can steal one, I'll take that. As we get it to Victor, and Victor does get one back on his left foot. Basically from kickoff, I think that was as well. But we managed to get one back, as you see the stats there, and they did kind of dominate us. Big time XG and more shots than us as well, as we're going to be down 1 goal heading into the home leg next match. But that's not until we deal with Manchester United, one of our rivals, and they're having a pretty dodgy season in this save, but an even worse one in real life, as I pulled the table up and I couldn't believe how far down they are in the table and the amount of points they have. But yeah, it's just a tale of how far this club has fallen. And look at that, and go into the opponent analysis, and they have 0 key players apparently, even with the likes of Bruno Fernandes on their team sheet. It says not to really worry about him. But they do still have Rashford and Antony, who aren't with them anymore in real life, but they are still with them here in this save, so I need to watch out for them, as they're probably rated a bit higher than they should be. But Onana makes a save there. Did look a little dodgy there, But he does make the save, but I definitely want to test him a bit more so they can get a few more shots off against him. But from that throw, it's going to be Correa, and he kind of just bumps Gabriel off the ball there. I think that was more my fault. And he finishes it. So from one end to the other, starting with Onana, Manchester United take the lead here in the first half. So we get to Calafiori, into Martinelli, back to Calafiori. They're just playing their own little game at the moment. And Martinelli's going to cross it for a waiting Victor, who has an easy tap in there. Probably the easiest goal he's going to score for the club. And we tie it up. And right on half-time now. Can we steal one? Calafiori with a great ball into Victor, who finds Saka. And Saka just kills that one round Onana. I think it was Luke Shaw there. Just didn't track the run whatsoever. And we take a 2-1 lead into the second half. But now it's going to be Manchester United on the break here. Dalot gets tackled, wins the free kick, but he takes advantage and it ricochets off the post. And it nearly fell to Anthony, I think, but we were just quick enough to clear it and take it out. As Ødegaard waits for Ben White to make the run, finds Saka, and Saka's going to get a second here. And he puts us up 3-1. And that should be enough now to hang on. As we skip ahead now, as it looks like we have another chance here. Ødegaard to Calafiori, he's been brilliant. To Martinelli, and Martinelli turns and shoots. And I think Onana might have got a hand to that. But either way, it goes into the back of the net as we win 4-1. Big result for us, as we still do want to make a title charge. And hopefully we still can, but it's going to be a long way away still. But you see the team of the week there. We had about 8 players in that team of the week. So getting back to good form there. Need a massive game here to make sure we don't get knocked out here in the round of 16. You see the team we're playing. They've got key players everywhere. It looks like 3 attacking, 3 defensively. And that's the team we're rocking with. I try not to change the team up too much. Just want to rock our best team now till the end of the season. And it's going to be Thuram and Gabriel tussling. But Thuram just kept on winning the ball back there. But Ben White does well. But he gives it away in a dangerous area. And it falls to Marcus Thuram. But it gets saved and it goes out for a corner. But from that corner, Martinelli heads it clear but not far enough. Barella's got it. And he's going to get it into Bastoni. And Bastoni shoots. And David Raya has had a mare there. I don't know if it ricocheted off the defender or not. But either way, the captain, Bastoni, scores and gives them a 2-goal cushion now in the tie. So we're going to have to come up with something special here. And it's going to be our man, Victor, again, who gets one past the keeper and he scores another one. And just like that, we tie it up instantly. I think it was Ødegaard who played a good ball in there to Victor. And he's a clinical finisher and he gets it to go. But a beautiful 1-2 there. DeMarco, early cross. Beautiful header from Lautaro Martinez, and it's scored by Barella. And that's one of the best goals I've seen, to be honest. Just a well-worked goal. Honestly, it seemed too good. It seemed like scripting to me, to be honest. But Barella scores just minutes after we get the equaliser. And now from our own kickoff, Calafiori messes up. Lautaro Martinez gets it to Barella. Barella's going again, and he's scored again. He's gotten 2 in the space of a minute, basically. And he's given them a 3-goal cushion now. And it's not stopping there. We're in the second half. Thuram into Martinez. I was hoping it was offside, but he shoots and it falls against the post, but it falls to Barella. And it goes just wide. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth at the moment. But it's Lautaro Martinez again. Finds Thuram. We get a bit unlucky as it just ricochets and it falls back to him. And he's going to score another. And just like that, we're going to go crashing out of the Champions League unless we can get an absolute miracle here. And Saka, haven't seen much from him this game. Finds Victor. Victor shoots and Victor scores again. But we're going to have to get that ball quickly and get it back to the middle and keep pressing now as we still need 3 more goals. Still 4-2 down. Calafiori on the counter. Martinelli should have the pace. Is he going to go himself or will he cross it? He looks to go himself, but he gets taken out from behind. And the ref's called for a penalty. And he's awarded it just a yellow card, as there is basically, I think, a double jeopardy rule in the game. But Saka steps up, shoots and he scores. Keeper guessed the right way, but it was a well-placed penalty. And now we still need 2 more. But we need to score from this attack here as we're going to go into stoppage time, but they steal it. And that's going to be all she wrote. into stoppage time. We need to win the ball, but Thuram's just been an absolute beast up forward. A beautiful ball through to Fratesi, and he scores, and it's over. They win 8-5 on aggregate, 5-3 at the Emirates. Very disappointing result as we go crashing out of the Champions League round of 16, I believe. And what a disappointment that is. We're going to have to try to rectify that in Season 2. And hopefully we can win some type of trophy this season. But that's going to be it for the episode, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.